Hi guys and welcome back. This is Kamikaze01 and today I'll be completing the Unicorn SBC. The rewards for doing so is one special edition Unicorn kit and an untradeable 84 plus Team of the Week player. Okay, so this isn't the easiest of SBCs, as you can see by the requirements, which are 3 bronze players, 3 silver players, 4 gold players, no more than 6 players from the same league, exactly 10 nationalities, of course 10 players, and a minimum team chemistry of 80. So looking at the team selection I've used for this one, I've gone for 5 Calcio B players on the right and 5 Liga NOS players on the left side of the team, simply being because this was the cheapest selection I could find at the time that met all the requirements. Okay, so this cost me a total of 4,300 coins, and hopefully you will get it for the same price, but bearing in mind that we are using 3 bronze and 3 silver players, which typically have lower supply than gold players, and also at the moment, because of this SBC, are in higher demand, you may find that you'll have to pay more than I have, as the market appears to be shifting pretty quickly on this one. But I have provided a couple of alternatives which I shall go through as we do this. So let's get started with our right back, who is Calcio B player and a bronze card, fulfilling that requirement, Doncor. It cost me a 200 buy now. Moras, gold card, again Calcio B, cost me 400 buy now. Okay, then we have the first of our Liga NOS players, centre back, silver card, Ansel, cost me 600 buy now. We also have Vitor Costa, 200 buy now, left back, and he again is another Liga NOS player. Out of all 11 players, he probably had the lowest supply when I looked at the time, so try and snap him up quick if you can. Okay, back to our Calcio B side, another gold player, we have Brienza, cost me 500 buy now. Back to our Liga NOS again, another gold card, 600 buy now, Gazal. Another bronze card which we have in our cam slot, which is a CM, Calcio B, and it is Didiba Mudumbu, and he is 200 buy now. Then we have our cam on the left side, Liga NOS gold card, a CM in that slot, and it is Rodriguez, who was 450 buy now. The first of our 2 strikers, Calcio B, silver card, cost me 1,000, and that is Rajkovic. And then the last of our players, which is our final silver requirement, Liga NOS striker on the left side, and he cost me 150, but I did well to get him at that price because I could see the others were ranging between 500 to 1,000 coins at the time, so hopefully you'll get him nice and cheap. Okay, and as mentioned earlier, now it's on to possible replacements. If you find that these players are cheaper than the couple I've used in my squad, any of these 3, Shembri, Bulos, Medic, can be swapped straight in for Valencia without affecting the requirements, as you can see here. So it could be worth a quick check on the different players to see who you can get cheapest at the time, as there's no guarantee that you will get Valencia for 150 coins. And the next straight swap would be Sparanga for Ansel, which again doesn't affect any of the requirements to complete this one. The only further thing I could advise is, if you find that any particular other player that doesn't have a direct swap in this squad, their price has skyrocketed, then as you can see, I haven't used any loyalty on this squad, but I mean, even if you had to, for example, Vitor Costa, if you can't get him or his price has skyrocketed so high, you could sub him for any one of these guys and obviously just obtain the missing chemistry. In that case, it would be 3 chemistry. But I know that isn't ideal, so hopefully you will be able to get these players at a good price. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go on and submit this SBC. Okay, so my reward for completing the Unicorn SBC is 87 rated Calcio A and Lazio striker Immobile. I do have a Calcio A squad, but as it is primarily made up of team of the season players now, Immobile is certainly not good enough to get in there. However, market value at the moment is somewhere around 35 to 40k, so that's a nice markup on the 4,300 I spent to get him, even if he is untradeable, because I will most likely use him in the Steven Gerrard end of an era SBC, which I'll be completing soon with all the untradables from my squad. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know who you got out of this SBC and even how much it cost you. And I will of course be back this weekend with another round of very cheap marquee matchups, so make sure you check back, and until then, peace.